ain't no way you could be a day one A1 Gucci Man fan and not know. I got so many records with this man. Yeah. And even like aside from the record, just like the history.
For sure.
Wherever that man was, I was. Like we was on the road together. Facts. Like we wasn't in the mainstream media like that, because at the time he wasn't mainstream. Right. He was underground. This your girl Bre-Z, aka the Kandi Lady, baby, and you already know I'm rocking with the progress report. You dig?
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lalaa Shepherd. This is Conversations with Lalaa, presented by the Progress Report, and I am super honored today. I am sitting here with Miss Bre-Z.
Clearly,
hey,
what's the business?
You dig? Hey, man, let me just give you a little background information. You know, we was talking in the hallway a little bit, but, you know, I'm from Ohio. So, I was probably, I know I just started driving around this time, but my favorite song by you is I Got It with Montana the Mac. And then also, too, the Crunk Me Up with Crime Out. Those was my two favorite records from you. And I would play them joints out. Like, I'd make CDs for all my friends back then. So, just to let you know just how your music would travel. Like I said, this was LimeWire days. Right. So, this was, you know, like dope.
2004, 2008.
Yep.
Yeah, so the 2008 was the Montana
I Got It.
Yeah, I Got It.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, let's see. Crunk Me Up. That was my first mixtape.
Yeah.
Making All the Cash.
Yeah.
Hosted by DJ Scream.
Shout out to Scream.
Yeah, both of the mixtapes was hosted by DJ Scream. So shout out DJ Scream for hosting my first two mixtapes.
That's hard.
Making All the Cash.
Yes,
and the Kandi Lady.
Yep. So I just wanted to give you that background to let you know how long I've been listening to you.
A1 since day one. Okay.
For real. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know, the Progress Report, we like to, you know, pay homage to those that pay it for us. Because if it wasn't for people like you, and, you know, salute to Scream, that's actually one of my mentors.
Clearly.
I wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean?
Scream put a lot of us on. So shout out to DJ Scream.
Absolutely.
Good Rich.
For real.
BNT all day.
You dig. So let's start from the very beginning. You know what I mean? I know where you from, but, you know, educate the people. Let them know where you from exactly.
Okay, so my name is Bre-Z, the Kandi Lady, baby. And for those of y'all who don't know, I am a ATL native. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Yep. I am from Mechanicsville. I was born in Grady Memorial Hospital, one of the biggest hospitals, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So yeah, I'm like real A-town, like Atlanta, homegrown, Georgia peach.
For sure.
I know a lot of people are migrated here.
Yep.
You know, like they say, if
like
you
me.
Flew here, I grew here.
For sure.
And that's factual.
No, for sure. Respect. And Atlanta, man, it's produced so many great moments, so many great people. You know, so talk about just growing up in Atlanta. Like, you know, I think for people that grew up here, music was so normal for y'all. Like for us in Ohio, it wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? If people was doing music, it was like, damn, you do music? How do you even go about recording? But I feel like for people in Atlanta, that was second nature.
See, we from the home of Ludacris and Jermaine
of course,
Dupri,
a lot,
you know,
Lil Jon.
Like Lil Jon. So it's been around. Like I grew up. It's always you know, first of all, we from the home of Freaknik. So you know the music is heavy. Like when I was growing up, like I was hitting the club when I was 11, 12 years old. Like they had teenage clubs.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know if they had that like a lot of where y'all from. Yeah. But we had teenage clubs for the teenagers, and then we had, you know, the grown folk clubs. So the music scene has always been like from the 69 boys, like, you know, like it just, you know, Outkast and everybody. It's
Kilo.
Always been the we have some talented people from out of Atlanta, and you can run and see these people. Like a lot. What I like about a lot of people from Atlanta, like they really give back to their community.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of people, once they make it, you don't see them no
True.
more. But you still see people from Atlanta, these artists,
reaching back in.
They reaching back into the community and giving back to the community, and they throw a lot of events here. You know, locally, you see them around. So I love the fact that they haven't forgotten where they came from.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Talk about coming up in the crunk era, because that's honestly that's still one of my favorite eras. Though, for real.
Yeah, that crunk me up.
Hey.
Yeah, that crunk me up.
Hey.
Yeah, that crunk me up.
Shit,
well, look,
for real.
oh, okay, I had a little moment.
Hey, that was my shit.
Yeah. So, okay. I don't know about nobody else, but for me, I love the crunk era.
Yes.
Like, I first started rapping when I started hearing Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. It's some in his house. It's some.
I remember the videos.
If you still,
hell yeah.
all that, and even like what's his name? Oh, what's his name?
Shoot.
B.I. Come on, I'm drawing a blank, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, so yeah, like I can't believe I'm forgetting this man's name, but you know, like the crunk era, it was just so epic, like
nostalgic, bro.
It just was a whole movement.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't nothing like hearing that song go off in the club and everybody is throwing bowls literally from wall to wall. And
crazy.
It was a fun type of crunk. Like everything wasn't just, oh, we trying to fight each other.
Yeah.
We was always having fun.
Right.
Like throwing bowls wasn't like literally hitting nobody.
Nah,
but,
for sure.
You know, we stumping, we throwing
all
bowls.
that shit.
It was a fun time. It wasn't a lot of violence going on. Now,
right.
But don't get me wrong, when the Nuck If You Buck come on, you know,
niggas going crazy.
You already know.
Yeah.
It's a fight bound to break out, but
right.
It was just so fun. It was just so lively. Like everybody, I came out like back when people was dancing in the club, not just standing
sweating
on
when you
somebody's
leave.
couch, holding up a wall, popping bottles. Like no, people was on the dance floor dancing. Like they talking about twerking now. But you see that online, but you don't see nobody doing that in the club. Like, we used to have fun. Like, everybody was dance with your friend, dancing on somebody. Like, it was actually bumping and grinding going on. Like, for real. Like, everybody, I forget all that, like, holding up the wall. You'll catch somebody in the corner, like, really going half on the baby. Like, that's the vibe. That
energy.
That energy. It was everything. I don't know. Like, now it's just...
Yeah,
so much capping going on.
Now, in fact, I'm gonna ask your opinion about the current state of music too. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. But you know, I do want to just keep take it back to then, because that was, like I said, that's still my favorite era. Like I listened to a lot of Lil Jon shit.
Brought back so many memories, like you don't even understand.
I can only imagine though, like being in it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm living through it in a secondary type view, being in a different place, but it being in Atlanta.
Imagine that energy, like when you on stage and. Everybody just like,
that's what I'm saying.
Just got that camera out looking at you, like recording you, but just actually enjoying the moment, into the moment, and just vibing and like literally mosh pit. Like I'm talking
crazy.
I miss those days.
I bet.
I really do.
Hell yeah. So who was some of your influences coming up? I'm sorry. Who did you look up to and who did you listen to? Because I know you got started in music early.
Yeah, I mean, see, I pretty much listened to. I was always watching the 106 in Parks,
absolutely,
all that kind of stuff. The Rap City, the Basement, all that. So I didn't just listen to music where I'm from. I listened to all kind of music. So, like even like growing up, I really was into like the gospel and the R&B. Still to this day, the 90% of the music that I listen to is R&B and gospel.
Got you.
I don't know how I became a rapper.
Got you. Okay.
Like rapping is just a gift. Like it's like I used to just journal. I just used to, because it started from school. They used to make us do journals in school.
Yep, I
they'll
remember
give
that.
us a topic and they'll make us do journals in school.
Yeah.
And then I would take that, I would do that every day and just whatever I went throughout in school or during my day, or my mama pissed me off or put me on punishment, I wrote it down.
Yep.
I wrote it down in my journal. And my mama, she'll go back and read my journals. She'll scratch out the cuss words.
Okay.
And like, you need to take some of that energy and, like put it in a song or put it in a poem or
something. So your mama told you to do that?
Yeah, she was like, take those words and make use out of them.
That's
so
hard.
I started, formulating in like a poem format. But then over time listening, see, we had those cassette tapes.
Yep.
And then it had a song, but then you had the instrumental.
Yep.
So I popped the little cassette tape in, Lil Jon come on, you know.
Crazy.
And then I would just ride the beat, and I just rap. I didn't know really how to formulate a song. I was just rapping, and it just kept going.
Yeah.
Then till one day I started sharing some of my little rhymes with my homeboy Archie. I don't know if you remember Archie. We ready?
Oh, for sure.
We ready? Yeah. So he was real popping back then, and he lived in my neighborhood. So he is the one who really showed me how to This is how you count bars. This is a 16. This is the 8. This is the hook. This is a bridge. Like, he broke it down and showed me how to formulate a song. And so ever since I was like, okay, I got this. Yeah. So then I just started mimicking what I was. If I hear a Missy Elliott song, if I hear, you know, everybody had their groups back in the day.
Facts.
I was Beyonce. Okay. We all had that. We wanted to mimic the groups and TLC and all that.
Facts.
And I listen to these songs. And I make like my own version with my own words and just take the instrumentals. That's how I really got, you know, started growing up. And then I started doing talent shows.
Okay.
But before I started doing talent shows, it was the thing, like, we had a lot of free time on our hand in school. Yeah. So the main times that I could showcase what I wrote at home was lunchtime and PE.
Yep.
So lunchtime, everybody had their lunch. We all get on the. You already know.
I already know.
Everybody get their little pen the little pen and and everybody started making the beat, and I just come in with my rap. Yeah. And everybody like, ooh, that was hard. Yeah. Then they'll go around school like, hey, let her hear that song you had, and they started requesting it, and so I just started making more. Same thing with in the bleachers. We used to get down and have a little freestyle, little cypher. Yep. And I was the only girl rapping back then.
Okay.
You know, that was in middle school. Then when I got into high school, I found other girls and other, you know, peers that rapped, and it was like that was my thing, you know. And then I just started doing talent shows, and it just kind of took off because I got discovered at Columbia High School's talent show. Okay. I did my first big one at Reading High School.
Got you.
Then I did the Columbia High School, and that's
East Side.
That's when I had got discovered. Okay. They did an annual talent show every year. And Greg Street, he hosted it.
Shout out to Greg Street.
I think they had like the grand prize was like the winner get a single deal with So Deal.
Oh, word.
And at the time, I was rapping with this other girl named Sianica. She was Mac CC. I was Mac Bre-Z. She was Mac CC. And we was like a little duo, but she kind of got stage fright and she bailed. So I had to do the whole thing by myself. But it just motivated me, and I rocked that high school. Like, it went crazy. And I think had I was prepared from the jump, I may have won, but you know, the way everything played out, I was runner-up.
For sure.
I was runner-up to Young Capone. He go by, I think, Raw now, or Dope Boy Raw.
Dope Boy Raw. I like Young Capone,
so I was runner-up to him, and that was my homeboy back in the day, so I wasn't hurt, because one of us, one of us won, so it's cool, because that was my family or whatever. Yeah. And then I think that's how he got his deal with So Def, but it wasn't a total loss, because I got discovered, and I was introduced to one of the big booking agents or whatever named Johnny Cabell, and so he was like, you talented, I want to work with you, I want to manage you. And then he just put me in the studio, and I recorded my demo, and it happened so fast because the very first, I think I recorded 2 songs, and those songs that I recorded, the studio I recorded in, D Money, he heard it and said, I want to sign that girl to my label. And so I was like 15 years old and had a record deal. And from there, I had vinyls. My song was in rotation, all the southern markets. I was doing shows everywhere. And I want to shout out to Columbus, Georgia, because
shout out to Columbus.
Columbus, Georgia, I love that city so much because that's like my biggest fan base. They show me so much love when I go there. Like, I feel like I'm Lil' Kim. Like, that's how they treat me. That's how they treat me. So big shout out to Columbus, Georgia. I love y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Zaytoven got some family out there or something. I believe. Salute, I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, most definitely. So that's just how I got my start, you know, and it just really took off from there, just going on the road, because me and Crime, I had the same managers, Crime Up,
Diamond.
And like I said, he was the biggest booking agent in the South. So I was on opening up for a lot of big acts. So it was good. It was a good era. It was a good run. And then
hell yeah.
I'll roll out my first mixtape with DJ Scream.
Alley-oop. That's hard.
We need to do some research, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm the first female that DJ Scream had a mixtape.
Got you.
I'm like that serious. We need to research that
for sure.
Because my mixtape came out like 2004.
Got you.
So I don't think he had a solo mix.
I was gonna say not that early. He didn't. I don't think
like
so. Because Diamond did.
No, that was like after me. Yeah, I remember that because she didn't have a solo career. She came out as a group.
Exactly.
So when she came out with hers, I had already had about 2 by the time she had came out.
That might be something.
Because they were still a group for a long time. Yeah, so you know,
we're gonna send this clip to Scream, and we gonna
let's go through your archive and let's see, because I think Bre-Z was the first female rapper that had a solo. Bre-Z making all the cash, DJ Scream exclusive.
That's hard.
Yeah,
and like I said, you know, salute to Scream. He's definitely one person who reaches back
Scream
and gives everybody opportunity as long as you're willing to work hard. So salute to him.
Yes.
So talk about putting in the footwork. You know, just during that time, like, you know, like at this point, like you got all these good things happening to you, but talk about putting in the footwork, because I feel like a lot of people forget about that side of it. Like it's a lot of work being an artist, and you was young.
Yeah, I ain't did nothing but footwork. Like nothing was handed to me, nothing was given to me. I work hard for everything, every move I make. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the women out there that's really hustling and putting everything into your dream and just really seeing things through, because I never took the shortcut.
For sure.
Like,
I got you.
That just ain't never been in me. I never took the shortcut. Like, I'm always gonna go above and beyond, because I want people to respect me at the end of the day. I'm not trying to cut no corners.
Absolutely.
I ain't never been built like that. So I did what I, just networking with different people in the industry, and just, favor for a favor, let's get to the paper. That's been my motto from the jump. Favor for a favor, let's get to the paper, because it's all about, your resources and networking and how I can help you and how you can help me, so we can help each other.
Absolutely.
So we can move on to the next level and stuff like that. That's just been my motto. So just bumping heads with, right people and just collaborating, just doing footwork like you said.
For sure.
Because nobody else said, hey, let me put you here. I did all the networking and stuff on my own. And I just had that talent, that grind. People respected me for it.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just nice to just, all my life, music has been my bread and butter. So I'm very thankful to God that music funded my whole lifestyle. Since I was a child. I'm working harder now because I took that 4-year hiatus because I really retired. I hung up the cleats. Like, I never had any intentions on getting back into the music industry, but at some point it came to a point where I just felt incomplete. Not that I wasn't happy, because I was happy, but I just felt incomplete. And that music,
that's your gift.
That's my gift, and it's like, if I'm not doing that, I had to figure out. Then when I'm hearing, like you said, the state of what this music is right now, I'm like, man, the these folk can get away with this and make money out of this.
Gotta get back in this bitch.
I got to,
for sure.
I got to. I don't care how old I am. I don't care about none of that, because you can't put an expiration date on talent. I'm gifted.
Damn right.
You clearly.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm dead serious.
For sure.
So why not?
Okay. No, period. I respect that. So you did bring it up just about the hiatus, you know, and trust me, I get it. Like, like I said, I've been in the game for like 7 years now. So of course I done been disappointed. I didn't have my heart broken in this music shit. So talk about
it happens.
You know what I'm saying? So talk about what led to the hiatus, and also too just that motivating fuel for coming back, even though you just kind of
child, it's a big gap.
Yeah.
That's a big gap we gotta fill in. Okay. Yeah. So what led to the hiatus, basically, like you said, disappointments. Like, I've been in so many different situations with record labels and managements and teams and all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm always been the type of person where I'm loyal to a fault. You know,
me too.
Like, I am loyal. Like, Like, ain't no cap on them. Like, I'm telling you, like, I am so loyal. If somebody on my team and I feel like I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna go hard.
Period.
And if I'm trusting you, if I say, hey, you my manager, I'm gonna let you take the lead.
You're supposed to be your
just
job.
like if you marry and you tell your husband you gonna be the head of the household, I'm gonna trust you to run this family.
Right.
Like that's just how I rock. So if I'm putting you in position to take control of my career, I'm gonna trust you in doing that. And see, where I went wrong is I trusted so many people to handle stuff for me.
Got you.
That I was kind of, blind to what was going on behind the scenes and not just really micromanaging the situation or just, being more hands-on. Just back then I was focused on being creative and being an artist, but not realizing I was so young and so green that people was really vultures out here, like trying to take advantage of this young girl. For sure. Got all this talent, don't know no better. Let's see how we can get over on her. Right. Cause that's all it's been. Everybody I ain't gonna say everybody.
Yeah.
But the people, the main people that I trusted, like, took advantage. They weren't really looking out for my best interest. Right. They was looking out for self. So that, going through all those situations with CEOs and labels and managers and all that, like, it really scorned me because I've been played out of so much money and so much situations and deals that it just make you not want no parts. Like when you just see how, just even with relationships, it ain't even gotta be like somebody can see that you close to somebody and you got an influence on this person, and they will lie and manipulate and tell stories to put stuff and thoughts in their head to turn them against you. Ain't none of this stuff true, but because of who they are and what they hold the keys to, you gonna take that and run with that. I'm like, really? So it just like, I done been through so much. Like, we all know that some people owe me some money. For sure. But I ain't never been the type, like, at the end of the day, we know what records I've been on. We know what albums they been on. For sure. We know what number where they charted on the billboards. We know all these things. But clearly, I haven't gotten compensated for most of those records and those features. And I had management at the time. Got you. Had labels at the time. Right. So where did it go wrong? Right. I mean, like, it's so at the end of the day, I'm not going to put the blame on nobody but myself. Got you. Because I trusted this person to do what they was supposed to do. Yep. So I'm not going to put the blame on nobody, but I ain't never been hard up for nothing. For sure. God been taking care of me all my life. Absolutely. I'm not pressed about nothing. Am I a millionaire? No. Am I a billionaire? No. But I am very comfortable. Right. Like, I don't want for nothing. So at the end of the day, as an individual what somebody is entitled to. Yep. And if you don't feel on your conscience that, let me go take care of this girl, let me go get her, let me go add her, let me go, what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you want to do that, then you need to, I question your character at the end of the day, because I know I'm solid. I hear you. And I know somebody that been in my corner and ain't did nothing but want the best for you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and been stuck to you by when everybody turned against you, like, and really, like, could have, like, put their life in jeopardy. Yeah. For lying under oath and doing a lot of stuff. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, even with, like, management and stuff, like, come on. Like, where would the split? I don't know nothing about no split sheet. Right, I got you. I don't know nothing about no registering, no something. I don't know nothing about this. Like, you supposed to put me up on game. You supposed to, show me the ropes. Because that's what you in position to do. Right. Now, we can't blame nobody. If we all learning at one time. Of course. Okay, I can understand that. But it's 2020.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. Did you get a chance to see Dave Chappelle's post?
That make sense. No.
Okay, so Dave Chappelle, he had recently made a post.
Oh, somebody said something about he didn't get paid for his Netflix special or something?
Well, he didn't get. He hasn't been paid for the Dave Chappelle show, which is crazy, right?
Oh, the David Chappelle show. Well, right. It was something I heard. I didn't see it, but yeah, I heard about it.
So that's kind of what that situation remind me of, because Dave Chappelle saying even though he was young and legally, it's on paperwork that he isn't supposed to get compensated for the show is the right thing to do.
I would like to see the paperwork.
Facts.
I would like to see something.
For sure.
Because I know what I contributed to.
Absolutely.
To these records. I know what I contributed. So if you could show me some paperwork that I signed off where I said I'm not gonna get A, B, C, D. I love to see it, but I'm doing everything in my power not to sue nobody. I ain't want to take it there. I shouldn't have to sue nobody for something that's rightfully mine. Like, and then everybody wanna, oh, you entitled to this, you supposed to get this, you supposed to get this, but don't nobody wanna help you how to get it done. If I don't know no better, you know, and that brings back to like, if I could do it all over, or if I could tell like upcoming artists, just make sure that you do your homework, make sure that you learn the business, so can't nobody play you out of your situation like you know for yourself.
Absolutely.
Like you ain't just gonna trust somebody to do it for you, because they'll screw you over every time trying to tell you. And at the end of the day, like, because I'm trying not to get emotional, because we know that a check need to be cut clearly, because some of this stuff, like you came with half of it, like you ain't just come on. So it's just like I don't want to have to. I would like to like settle out of court or get with some lawyers and let's fix the situation. But
absolutely,
I ain't trying to take nobody to court. I ain't trying to do
the
all
whole
that.
process is a fucking headache.
Yeah,
I got you.
Like I have, because of this whole industry and all this stuff. Like I have been diagnosed with bipolar.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like I didn't been through, like you see me now, like I look like I'm
for sure. I got you.
But I have spells I go into, like
I bet.
And I have episodes where I lose my mind.
I got you.
And that ain't just coincidental. That started happening in 2010, because at some point you can't keep all this stuff bottled up.
Absolutely not.
And then you just break down. And you just lose it. And people want to know why I'm out my mind.
Right.
A lot of people ain't survived and came back from what I done been through.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So at the end of the day, they can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, I don't really care, because you know what, you can gain the whole world and lose your soul at the end of the day.
Quick.
So they can gain and gain and gain and gain, but I know where I stand spiritually.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I know where I stand spiritually, and I know I got a pot of gold at the end.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I know it, and I'm entitled to in the holy kingdom.
Damn right.
So I ain't tripping about nothing.
And your story helps so many people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a direct situation or an indirect situation. You know what I mean? Girl. So that's what it's about. So I do want to backtrack though, like before all of that happened, like how did the two records come about? Because those some big records. You got Pillz, you got Go Ahead. How did those records come about?
Let's talk about Pillz and Go Ahead.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Well, Go Ahead came first, so we'll start with Go Ahead. Now, I could have sworn I didn't told this story, have I?
You definitely did.
I don't think,
but
maybe
not to our audience, though.
Or maybe, I don't know, like, okay, we're going to just go ahead.
Okay.
You know, so let's bring it back.
For sure.
Okay, so Go Ahead. Go Ahead is Gucci's song off of his Trap House album. How that song came about is, where do I start? Well, for starters, the song is about me.
Right.
The song was inspired by me. So I'm just going to like make a long story short. I've been knowing Gucci for a long time. And kind of played the cat and mouse game for a minute. And this wasn't like on no musical stuff. This was just
personal
like
shit.
Personal. You know, like I see you, you see me, I got somebody, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at one time, it came a point in time where I finally entertained him. Yeah. And then we hooked up. And then after the hookup, you know, he said, okay, you're going to be my woman. And was like, okay, that's what we're doing. But at the time, this was all on some rebound stuff, because I was going through something with an ex of mine.
Got you.
He had took me through some baby mama drama. And I was just, you know, this was really strictly supposed to be a rebound situation, not supposed to be taken seriously. But the night of the hookup, the next day, he had wrote the song. Go Ahead. He called me. He was like, "Babe, I wrote this song about you. I want you to hear it. Where you at? Finna pull up on you." I was in Mechanicsville. He pulled up on me in Mechanicsville at my auntie house, and he let me hear the song. in his Magnum. He had a Magnum.
I remember the Magnum.
Got him in it.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so I heard the song. I was like, oh yeah, I love it. So I love the song. It was real nice. Now at the time, he had only had 2 verses. So he let me hear the 2 verses and he let me hear the hook. He said, I'm about to go to Patchwork. I'm finna go lay it down. You want to come with me? I rode with him to the studio. He in the studio. We at Patchwork. He recording the song. And then he had got like a little stuck. Got like a little writer's block.
That happens for sure.
No, just not writer's block, but just brainstorming.
Yeah,
he was just like a little stuck. He was like, oh, it's missing something. Brainstorming. Then he just started walking around the studio like, dang, it'll be cool if I had a female respond. If I had a female respond to what I'm saying. And so he started freestyling, just saying some little stuff that he thought a female should say. And I'm looking at him like, hello.
Right, nigga, I'm Mac Bre-Z.
Hello.
Pimpin' ain't easy, nigga.
You know I'm a rapper, right?
Sure.
You know I rap.
Yeah.
Hey, he was like, oh, man. He was like, oh, I forgot you do rap. Because like I said, it was like personal.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
He wasn't even thinking about that, even though I had met him at a show. But
got you.
He was like, wasn't even thinking about that. So then he was like, oh, man, I need you to get on this song. So that's how that came about. I wrote my verse, went in, did the song.
Yeah.
And then called up my manager. I was like, called my manager, Johnny Cabell. I said, hey, I just did a song with Gucci.
Yeah.
Want to come down to the studio? Where you at? Come listen to it. So he came down to the studio. You know what I'm saying? He heard the song. Little did I know that the record was going to go on his album. I just thought we was in there doing something, playing around.
Yeah.
But fast forward later, it was the last cut, the song that was the last song that made the cut for his album. So literally, his whole album was damn near done.
Yeah.
And I'm the last track, number 17, Gucci Mane, Mac Bre-Z.
Yep.
Now you would think as a manager, he got So Icy out at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So Icy is out
Shit
popping.
Yeah.
You would think as a manager that you would make sure that your artist paperwork is covered, right? Oh,
Sure.
okay.
That's a given.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how that song came about.
Got you.
But I will say though, it wasn't a single. It didn't become a single till he came home from jail.
Got you.
Because everybody, so a lot of y'all probably don't even, just recognize me as the girl from Go Ahead or Pillz. Because back then I didn't really, after I left my first label, D Money Records, which is the first label that signed me, D Money Records. I left D Money Records to sign to Gucci's label, which was a joint venture through Big Cat Records.
Oh yeah,
LaFleur Entertainment.
I was gonna ask, were you officially signed to them?
Yeah, let me clear that up.
Do your thing.
Let me clear that up, cause it's a lot of people is misconstrued.
Got you.
Because we just heard on the Versus album on I'm sorry, the Versus battle. On the Versus battle,
yeah,
he said in 745 I left Big Cat, then I signed Mac Bre-Z, word on the street that I don't like Jeezy. But a couple years ago he was just saying this is my first female artist ever. And then he had some more female artists that were his first. So it's like a lot of confusion. Right. I'm the first, and I'm like, ain't no way you could be a day one A1 Gucci Mane fan and not know. I got so many records with this man. Yeah. And even like aside from the record, just like the history.
For sure.
Wherever that man was, I was. Like we was on the road together. Facts. Like we wasn't in the mainstream media like that, because at the time he wasn't mainstream. Right. He was underground.
That was my favorite Gucci.
Everybody knew that we was the item.
For sure.
That was my rider. He was my rider. So everybody knew that. You get what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
I got Go Ahead, Pillz, It's Getting Cold, and some other underground mixtape circuits, records that we did. So for you to not do your research and think that you the first artist that he signed, he just said he left Big Cat and signed Mac Bre-Z, and he said my name in several songs.
Facts.
Even in the headshots. Fast forward 2012 and headshots with what's his name, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He said Glock 40 on my hip, it was just me and Mac Bre-Z. That was facts. So the contradiction is beyond me.
Right.
But yes, I was like, not just word on the street sign. I signed paperwork.
For sure.
My manager, Johnny Cabell, was there when I signed the paperwork. Sure. Actually, his lawyer was the one who signed off on the deal and read through the contract. Did I read the contract? No. I ain't read no contract. I was just happy to be you know what I'm saying, collaborating with man. I ain't care nothing about that because, like, for one, he was like, take care of me. I ain't really care nothing about the logistics of it all. But I did sign an actual contract to LaFlair Entertainment because it wasn't no So Icy. It was LaFlair Entertainment. That was his first label. And then it ventured off into So Icy after the whole beef with Big Cat. And then he started working with Deb, trying to clean up his image and stuff. So then we go into Pillz. But as far as Go Ahead, yeah, that's how that song came about. And then later I signed to the label, to his label, and he actually got arrested. But I was finna say about the fight because a lot of people know about that fight. That I was going,
yeah. What the hell was that about?
I want to transition the correct way.
Okay.
You know, so the fight that went viral, Gucci Man punched Matt Bre-Z or punched the girl in the face or whatever. So I don't want nobody. Well, first of all, a lot of people like make light of the situation where I would never understand
Definitely
that because if
funny.
somebody punch your mama, your sister, your cousin,
it's a
you
problem.
wouldn't have that same energy. You wouldn't be like key.
Right.
But you know.
Right.
You know the way of this world.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's entertainment. But you know, when that video first came out, I wasn't even bothered because first of all, that video happened in 2005.
Right.
This one he had just not too long ago came home. His album was released when he was in jail.
Right.
And when he came home, he started promoting it. Okay. When he was in jail, I was promoting Go Ahead, pushing that myself.
Got you.
Just because that was the only song that I was on, and I was just trying to keep the name buzzing, running, you know what I'm saying? And so that when he got home, it set the tone. Like that became his single. Because I had did, like what we say, footwork, going to all the DJ, listening to song, me and Gucci got listening to song, going on the massacre tour and doing, you know what I'm saying? Like
Chitlin Circus.
Doing,
all that shit. I know
putting the word out there.
Yeah,
so that's what set the tone for you to even have a single when you come out. All right, cool. So that's the single. Now fast forward, this party, a lot of people think it was like one of his shows or I came on stage crazy or something like that. It wasn't no stage at all, period. It was Jacob York, which was a business partner of Big Cat.
Gotcha.
It was Jacob York's birthday party at this restaurant called Shout down where they got the radio station at.
Okay.
And so we was not on good terms at the day of this party. We had previously got into it when we was on the road over something petty, you know, like egos and all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna go into detail about what we had got into it about because that's another story in itself.
Yeah.
But we went on good terms, you know. And then fast forward to the party, he told me not to come to the party, but I was invited just like he was, you know. And I had already told my homegirls about it. They wanted to come.
We in there.
Come. Now, I'm really not trying to go into detail about this because it really ain't nobody's business, but it don't make no sense for me not to explain it because you ain't going to understand what was going on. Like, the people who edited the video put their own narrative on it. But so just to give y'all an understanding of what was going on, I already told you how we met. And from that day when we met in Alabama at that showcase on the Rebound thing, we've been together ever since. Like, every single day. I didn't know that he had another girl.
Okay. Got you.
I didn't find out this till 3 months into the relationship.
Right. Okay.
My cousins had told me, you know, he got a girl, and you know what I'm saying, like that. And I was like, how, who, when, where? Cause I'm with him all the time. Right. So she was like, yeah, she been around, you know, all that. So when I found out about it, I confronted him about it, and then he was just like, you know, yeah. You know, but I'm trying to transition and let her go, and you know how dudes go, just trying to string you along. But I was so deep into it. Normally I'd just be like, oh no, you ain't finna have both of us. But at the time he was just taking care of me real good, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, okay, well, work on that, and then you know what I'm saying. So at that particular day of the night of the fight, the other girl had found out about us. Now she knew that I was his artist.
Yeah.
But he came home and found some pictures and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Of us, like dressed alike in his
Type
book
shit.
bag, like unpacking his stuff, and found pictures of us, and you know, in his book bag. So they got to find that day about that.
Okay.
So I guess he tried to make up with her and tried to make her feel good and dressed her all up and brought her to the party. You know, because they don't really go out together. Like, we was the one that always go out together. So they came out. And I guess that's why he didn't want me to be there. I came anyway. So the energy was already tense. Not on my end, because I didn't care. He was mad at me about something that happened on the road, okay? So anyway, like I said, it's a birthday party. My homegirl said, we want to hear Go Ahead, tell DJ play Go Ahead. So we DJ Bobby Black, he was DJing that night. Shout out to DJ Bobby Black.
Sure.
He played Go Ahead. He was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna hook up the mics, go get Gucci, because nobody know what's going on. You know, everybody thinking everything normal. Go get Gucci, tell him we gonna y'all perform for the birthday.
Yeah.
So I sent somebody over there to tell him we finna get ready to perform for Jacob's birthday.
For sure.
They played Go Ahead. He did his part. When it came to my part, he cut the song. He was like, oh, cut that, scratch that, chop that, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Damn.
This is a flare, do, and he went in his own little thing. So I was like, really? We going there? Like, you can't, this personal stuff aside, we can't be professional for a moment and just perform a song. I ate that up. But at this point, I had already walked up there. So he steady telling me, move, da. Now, I already know what's going on. That girl over there, you don't want her to think everything gravy between us. So you kind of shunning me, trying to make it seem like it ain't what it is or whatever like that. I don't care nothing about that. I really fell back. But he kept egging it on, like, gone trying to get me to just, like, you know, dismiss me. And I was like, okay. Then so when I put my hand in his face, this camera's everywhere. So he was like, he feeling some type of way, like he ain't just finna play me like that in front of the camera. So that's when he pushed me. And when he pushed me, I had a glass of Patron, pineapple, and mug in my hand, and I threw it dead at his face. Right. So then that's when it literally, they played it in slow-mo, but it literally went in slow-mo. Like, he was like,
like, what the
and
fuck?
then I was like, oh, this nigga finna hit me. And he reached, and I saw it coming. It was like really played in slow-mo, and he punched me. But by the time he had like punched me, I was already leaning back. So it really didn't connect all that. So for them to say that he knocked me out, you ain't got no footage of me knocked out. Where's the footage of me knocked out on the floor anywhere? Because I was right back up in his face after that. And they had to carry me downstairs. Like, so I ain't like how they played that. But you know, that was my first little glimpse of how the media twist and turn things. So when they say this love and hip hop and all this stuff, reality TV ain't really what it is, because they like to chop and screw and put little pieces together. That was my first little taste of that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to paint the picture. That's how that happened. But listen now, listen. That same night, he sent the girl home and had me meet him at Magic City. So the second half of that video where they catch me explaining what happened, I was outside of Magic City about to meet Gucci inside. And they caught me, the paparazzi caught me going in and asked me what happened. And I explained a short version of what I just explained outside. You know, but people just take it wrong with, like, we didn't have an abusive relationship. He didn't never put his hands on me. That was the first and the last time that he put his hands on me. Now, mind you, that was 2005, but that video didn't surface the internet till 2009.
Ain't that some shit?
Now I gotta relive a lie all over again, because it was a lie. It was a lie. And then the same people that reached out to me, Gully TV, tried to get me to do another interview after I already gave an interview that day. You didn't edit that into my favor. You talking about he knocked me out and just making. I'm not finna give you another interview. Like, go get an interview from Gucci. Y'all already got my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that played out. But anyway, fast forward, we still did Pillz. It's Getting Cold and a gang of other songs, and we still went on a tour and made music. And we didn't like really. I separated myself from him like cold turkey in 2010.
Got you.
And that was just because I was just so fed up of signed to your label, being loyal to you, and you're not doing right by me as a CEO. This ain't got nothing to do with personal. This personal. Like, you ain't doing nothing for me, and I'm giving you everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, I'm just gonna, cause I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be and it's like, don't get me wrong, like, that's a decision that I made in my head.
Absolutely, I got
like you. We didn't share no words. I didn't say, you know, so it wasn't nothing like no bad breakup, but I just had made up for myself that I'm fed up with being loyal to people that ain't giving me that same energy in return, especially not looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? On the business end, I just refuse to, like, I don't want no parts of it. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to come to the video shoot. I don't want to come to the club. I don't want to do none of that. But yeah, so that was like, we did go on to do Pillz. Now let me talk about that. Now Pillz, let's get into how Pillz came about. You're gonna have to chop and screw this interview. It's so long.
This is gonna be some legendary shit. I'm just honored that you talking to me, man.
Okay, so let me get into Pillz. I'm sorry, I don't know. Everybody know I don't know how to tell no short story.
Hey, do your
I'm gonna give you every little detail.
Do your thing,
chop and screw it how you want to. Fast forward to Pillz. What this here thing Pillz. When we do this, I don't know if it was 2007 maybe.
That sounded about right. Around that range,
I think it was 2007. Right. Okay, so listen. Zaytoven, when I signed to Gucci, LaFleur Entertainment, so Ice Entertainment, whatever, when I signed him, he appointed Zaytoven as my in-house producer.
Okay, word.
So even though I worked with other producers, Zaytoven, I was his protege. Like, that was my in-house producer. I was in the studio with him every single week. And I got over 40 songs with Zay. So, this was just a regular session, and we were scheduled to be in the studio, and Gucci come stumbling in late. Hi. With Shady Low. Somebody else.
R.I.P. Shady Low, man.
And I am not trying to talk about nobody, but everybody was popping Pillz back then.
For sure.
Like, this was the era.
Yeah.
But I really noticed when he started getting on the Pillz, because Gucci, the main giveaway when I knew Gucci was rolling, his voice would change. And he had that raspy,
you hear it on the music.
You hear it in the music. He had that real raspy, and so I could just tell. And so when I heard him coming in and he was talking, I was like, that's why you late. Is you rolling? He be like, yeah, bitch, might be. Matter of fact, that's the hook. Zay, go on, get in there. He turned to me,
hell,
telling me, go on in the studio, go say that. Wow. And I had my cousin was sitting over to the side. It was her first time like in a session with us, and I was like, girl, my bad. He geeked, girl. He geeked. I was like, girl, he geeked up.
Wow.
Like, disregard. He just geeked up. Yeah. So I was like, girl, he geeked up. And then he was like, that's the song. Yeah. Now, this is just a regular conversation. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, is you rolling? Bitch, I might be. And I was like, girl, he geeked up. He was like, yeah, that's the song. Go in there, go lay it down.
Shit.
And Zay he making the beat.
Of course.
That's just how organic that happened.
That's
now
crazy.
How much of that am I? Just do the calculation in your head off that hook. That sound like, yeah. Is that a 75-25 or a 50-50?
Come on, man. You owe the whole check.
Let's see. The only thing he contributed to the hook was, I might be.
Is you rolling?
I said, is you rolling, girl? He geeked up. All you said was he might be.
Yes.
Somebody explain to me how much percentage of that hook am I entitled to?
Period.
Now you playing my for real.
For real. Nah, that's real.
Now, because a lot of people think that was not. That I'm glad you asked me how it came about.
Absolutely.
Because that was not nothing premeditated. Like I said and wrote this and came up with this on my own.
Yeah.
Had it not been for me calling you out, you wouldn't have had a hit record.
Thanks. And right is right and wrong is wrong.
And right is right and wrong is wrong. You know better.
Period, bro.
You grown, you sober, you know better.
Period.
But at the end of the day, you can't hold nobody accountable but yourself.
I got you.
So back to me, lesson learned, moving forward. Yeah. I know what I bring to the table.
For sure.
So moving forward, you know what I'm saying? I just sweep all that on the rug. But that back goes back to just all that stuff being built up, built up. And you just
I can't imagine holding all that in.
It's not. That's just a little small piece of the pie. I bet. You don't know how much I done went through in this industry, so I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so that's how Pillz came about. That's how Go Ahead came about. You know, and I'm going to write a book. I'm just playing.
Nah, hey.
Why you joking?
For real?
Look, documentary coming soon. It's a lot that need to be explained. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like, my story need to be told clearly. And somebody need to cut me a check.
Damn right.
Who I got to sue?
Oh, it's coming.
Who I got to sue?
It's coming.
Do I need to sue labels, management, artists? What?
That check
I don't want to sue nobody.
No,
y'all know. Come on, just add me and just back pay me.
For sure.
They just do that.
So if you had a chance to talk to Gucci right now, what would you say to him?
I would say congratulations on your new bundle of joy. That's exciting, right? I would definitely say congratulations, and I'm happy for you, and I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Okay.
A lot of people, like, we got like fans and stuff that want us to make new music. Absolutely. But I don't see that happening. I just on my not saying that the music wouldn't be great if we did.
Of course, I got you.
But I'm just saying I can't put myself to go into a new chapter without righting the wrong.
Absolutely.
We got to make right for what I already did before I can even entertain something like that.
Absolutely.
And then if I was to do it, it'd be for the fans.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's not like stuff ain't fell in my lap or came to the table. Sure. But it's going to be on my terms, my way, or the highway. It's going to be by the book the right way.
Damn right.
Because y'all know y'all didn't play me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just not going for that. It's never that serious. And I want somebody to understand. Like, I know it's the return of the Mac. And I'm doing my new music right now.
Damn right.
But I ain't never that thirsty or that hard up. Never that. It is not that serious. I will remain an underground artist for the rest of my life. But eternally, baby, I'm destined for greatness.
Damn right.
Clearly. This is only temporary, y'all. So, you know, I ain't no cap on my face. Like, I know what I'm entitled to and what I had to contribute to this kingdom. And eternally, nothing but greatness moving forward for me. But it is the return of the Mac. I do have new music in the stores.
Yes, ma'am.
New music videos. New single on the way. Clearly produced by Lil J on the track.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm excited about my journey because I've grown a lot. Man. You know, I've grown a lot, and I had so much time on my hands to really like reevaluate everything, see where I went wrong, you know, and now I can learn from my mistakes and moving forward. Like, everything is all on me. Like, it's literally my way or the highway. Like, everything, every goal, every dream, I'm just setting out to do and complete that. Like, that's my mission, and it don't have to be what nobody else expect me to do. Right. It's just everything on my terms.
Damn right.
So whatever makes me happy. So I'm not really pressed for views and fame or none of that, because what God got for me is for me. And it ain't like, no matter how you may perceive it, like, at the end of the day, I am happy with whatever God has, whatever place or season that he got me in, whatever trial and tribulation that I got through, because at the end of the day, today is my mama's birthday.
Hey, I saw that.
Today is my mama's birthday.
Moms.
My mom passed April 26th of 2020.
Got you.
So please understand that I could care less about this music industry.
Sure.
I let it go once, I could let it go again.
For sure.
You know, I value other things. That this music, this is a gift. Yeah. I am a gift to this industry.
Damn right.
And it's going to be pursued as such. This time around, nobody else is pushing their agenda on me, telling me what I should be doing, who I should be working with. Right. Everything is going to be ordained by God, okay? Amen. So this spiritual discernment and strengthening. Okay. Amen. Period. Clearly.
And you know, and speaking of the industry now, just, you know, you've seen it change and transition so many times. I like to say it changed, like, every year it changes. Yeah. But it's just like, I know you've seen it change. What's your thoughts on the current state of hip hop and just, you know, music right now, just in general? That face.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I really miss, like, you see how excited you had got me about that crunk era.
That's when it was the shit.
And it ain't just about the crunk era. Like, I'm just really picky when it comes to music, and I like quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
And a lot of the artists that I listen to are not necessarily new artists, you know, but just the really gifted, talented artists that, you know, have had longevity in their careers. And I understand a wave or something, a fad or something being hot for the moment, and everybody want to shift and go with what's the sound for today.
Right.
At the end of the day, I think it's less about talent these days and more about numbers.
Oh yeah.
So that's what's really disappointing about it, because back then, like, labels had A&Rs that go out and seek talent. Like,
absolutely.
Not go out and seek who's the most popular,
right,
or who got the biggest following.
Talent.
Where's the talent? Because they feel like this person might got a following or a fan base for whatever reason. But I'm going to take your talent and I'm going to develop it.
Damn right. Artist development.
I'm going to develop your talent and I'm going to make you a superstar.
Exactly.
And a superstar you already are.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put you in position and give you all the tools and resources that you need for you to excel. And that's not what's going on today. Oh, no. Everybody's self-made. Everything it's easy access. Like, you get on your phone, you do, like, it is. I got a studio right here. I'm gonna go about $300. Like, it's just like it's like it's not even funny. It is so sad because I really miss, like, hearing good music. Right. And you got people out here that's making good music.
Oh, but yeah, it is. It's getting overshadowed
because whoever the masses want, okay, this person is more popular, this person, and you don't even know how these people getting their following and what they doing.
No, facts.
Taking all these shortcuts. Yeah. Using all these things, like, I'm gonna go viral this way, I'm gonna do stuff that's really jeopardizing to their character and exploiting themselves. And it's not different. A professional way. Just, you know, they taking all kind of shortcuts because they want some fame and they want some likes and some views in it. And so now it's not even about the talent. It's about how much influence you can have on somebody. And it's crazy. Everything is the same. Where is the variety? And like I said, we have some talent. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely. But like I said, it's overshadowed. Like, they not investing into those artists that really have like that variety and, you know, just being authentically them. You know, like, that's a fact. So we gotta start demanding more, because us as consumers, we gotta let these people know that, all right, this is cool, but we really want to hear something different, or we really want this person, you know, like, we gotta start demanding more, because I know I'm not that gullible when it come to music. Like, if I'm not gonna listen to something if I don't like it. For sure. There is, like, now you could play something over and over again and I can get familiar with it, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna keep supporting something that I know
that ain't for you.
Right. That it don't. And a lot of people try to convince you, like, oh yeah, you know. I'm like, it doesn't move me.
It don't feed your soul. It don't
feed my soul. That's why I moved. That's why I kind of like the hiatus for real, because I was so ashamed of what the industry had turned into, to the point where I ain't want no parts of it.
Right.
Like, dang.
I got you.
It's totally different now.
It is.
And so, I'm like I said, I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I still got hope that, you know, it'll evolve over time. I feel like now that we know that how influential we can be, and just having a voice, like, we really need to speak up as consumers and just speak up for what really move you. Right. At the end of the day, instead of letting people try to, you know, program us and tell us what we like. Right. Come on.
For sure. What do you think it'd look like if social media was prominent, like,
I'll be Beyonce.
Word.
Listen.
Word.
I'm not trying to. No, listen. If social media was around,
Yeah,
when I was doing my thing, baby, I've been took off long time ago.
for sure.
Because I've been underground for so long, but like if I had social media, that could do wonders. Cause see, my whole thing it's different strokes for different folks. So
Absolutely.
don't get me wrong. Everybody ain't gonna come up the same way. You know, even though I've had deals and stuff, I never really had that machine behind me.
Yeah.
I've never had that marketing promotion.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was nitty gritty with me. Like I had to get it out the mud, you know.
Yep.
And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But if I had that tool, the
Hell
internet,
Hell yeah.
it would be over. Because the talent is there.
For sure.
It's undeniable.
Yep.
And I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but out here, what's out here?
Oh yeah.
And I know what I got to bring to the table, and I know my catalog would smash a lot of these artists' catalog. Still to this day, even my old stuff.
For sure. Like I said, I had to find out about you through LimeWire. You know what I mean? The old shit.
Man,
like, so we
that Pillz.
Yep, that Piff.
What's the other one? Live mixtape.
Of course.
That's why all my stuff out. Oh, but you know what though? I do plan on. See, this is another thing. This will tell you about the industry.
Yeah.
Let's talk on it. Let's speak on it. My catalog is stupid. I got so many songs, but like I said, there wasn't no internet when I came out.
Right.
And when the internet did come out, like I said, I got a couple mixtape that's on live mixtapes and that Pillz. But for the most part, if you didn't have a distribution deal, you weren't able to get your CDs in the stores.
Got
They were
you.
actually physical music stores. So I had to
Media
get
play.
whatever I could with my budget pressed up, and I had to go trunk, door to door, show to show,
Footwork.
and footwork to get the and then you know when I did shows in other cities, you know, word spread like that.
Hell yeah.
But it wasn't nobody could go pull up on the computer or internet or Google who I am to find me. It's like you get it how you get it. Word on the street through the grapevine.
Straight up.
You know, I do plan on putting all my music
Please do.
in the stores. Even though my new music is great, I still feel like
For sure.
you need to see the transition.
Absolutely.
You need to see the growth and
Absolutely.
the involvement.
Absolutely.
But hold on, let me speak on this real quick. Because somebody put out an album with my music called Dope Man Girl or the Dope Man Girlfriend. Now, I have a song called The Dope Man Girlfriend because I always have been a dope man's girlfriend. That's facts. And that song was produced by Zaytoven. Now, I cannot bring myself to listen to this project all the way through, but I know a majority of these songs are produced by Zaytoven. So I don't know who thought it was cool to put out a whole project without my consent and didn't even have just didn't even say, okay, well, we're going to take her music and put it out. Maybe they did it because they thought she ain't going to do nothing with it. She retired. She ain't doing that no more. It need to be heard. Okay, I understand that. If that was, you know, the motive behind it, but you put the artwork as a bag of weed. I don't smoke weed. You know, I didn't try it.
So they did all that.
First, you brand me with a bag of weed. I don't condone. I don't smoke it. I didn't puff past a time or two, but I don't smoke weed. I can't. My lungs won't let me be great.
Got you.
I don't got nothing against it, but I got asthma. My lungs are very weak.
Got
I don't
you.
have nothing against weed. I'm just saying, if you're gonna brand something, that's not nothing I stand for real. You get what I'm saying? And the song "Dope Man Girlfriend" ain't about smoking weed or selling it. It's about having a drug dealer as your man, and he taking care of you. And your lifestyle, that's what the song is about, because that's been me. That's been my case for years.
For sure.
Okay. But I'm very bothered. Very bothered by that.
I will be
and
too.
We're in the time of social media now.
Yep.
So hiatus or no hiatus, I don't care. You can DM me, Facebook, Instagram,
anything.
Twitter,
Yeah.
anything. Reach out. Come on.
Right.
It's too easy to get. I'm touchable. I'm not at that point where I can't be
I got you.
touchable. Like y'all couldn't have reached out to me and said, okay, we want to put this this project in the stores? Do we have your permission?
Right, something.
Because I, for all I know, I'm not receiving no kind of coin for that.
Jesus.
No streams, no nothing. So that's some. I do need to get me an entertainment lawyer. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Let me say something. I'm so street.
For sure. I got you.
Like I'm getting
But you got a bag waiting on you though.
I got a bag waiting.
You got a bag.
And I need to come for that.
You need to get that bag, man.
You know, I've been real hesitant about it because energy is everything.
You're absolutely right.
Like I said, I'm in a very fragile situation.
Absolutely. I got you.
With my mental state.
I got you.
And if I hear or think about somebody else, fast forward 2015, this project was put out 2015, not doing right by me when it's too many resources for you to reach out to me and get me to come on board with this and make sure that I'm compensated for this. So it ain't no excuse at the end of the day. Now I need to get me an entertainment lawyer for real because it's about to piss me off because people keep on taking my kindness for weakness.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want nobody to do you and your artists like that.
Hell nah.
Oh, but let me try to put. So I remember I did my song with you interviewed OJ the Juice Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I did a song with OJ the Juice Man called "Make 'Em Say Woo."
Hey,
okay.
Sex music.
That's what they titled it.
Okay.
See, that's another scenario.
Damn.
They titled that sex music.
Got
Somebody
you.
who didn't know the name of the song.
It's called "Make 'Em Say."
Took the song and renamed it. It's my song.
Right. What's the original title?
The song is "Make 'Em Say Woo."
Got you.
That's the name.
Okay.
That's what I titled the song. It's my song featuring OJ. Now, yes, OJ is first on the song because he wrote his verse quicker than me.
What's up, little shouty?
It's your boy Juice. Go ahead, Bre-Z, dog. Juice. It's the truth.
Hey,
yeah,
that's my shit.
But I'm telling you, I had that song on MySpace.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Management label, they take it down.
Oh wow!
I gave that song to every DJ. I went to club, gave that song to every DJ. We got the song played on the radio. They spinning it on the radio. They done got the song snatched off the radio. Talking about I ain't got a clearance. A clearance. Did y'all have a clearance for Go Ahead? Still to this day, y'all playing Pillz. Did y'all clear me on any of that?
That's fucked up.
Audacity.
That's fucked up.
But this is what I go through in the industry. Take it off my space. Take it off the radio. You ain't got no clearance. OJ cleared me to do the record he did, the feature with me. You need to take that up. Like, I'm just... Right. It's like when it come to me, baby, I don't know what's going on in the universe where I'm just such a threat to everybody. Because everybody try to undercut me at every turn. I never understand it. But embrace everybody else but want to give Bre-Z a hard time.
Oh, what you get that lawyer?
Wait. Speaking of lawyers, make this make sense. And this is another thing where I'm telling you, you can see how this can mess with somebody's mental.
Oh, for sure.
We just was talking about the crunk era.
Yeah.
Matt Bre-Z.
For sure.
Me.
For sure.
Matt Bre-Z. Government. Levanica Stenagria. I'm Mrs. Solomon now. But hold on. Empire. You Matt Bre-Z. Just put yourself.
Okay.
You Matt Bre-Z 2014.
Got you.
I think 2014.
Okay.
You sit home watching Empire.
For sure.
TV come on. Credits roll. And you see Big Bowl, Bre-Z. And no, don't get me wrong. Bre-Z is a common name.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
For sure.
But it's spelled B-R-E-Z. Baby, let me tell you something. Nobody have ever spelled their name that way. But I spelled my name like that when I decided my stage name was going to be Matt Bre-Z. Levanica is smart. Levanica know Bre-Z is a real common name. I said, how can I spell this different to set me apart from anybody else? Yeah. So I spelled it B-R-E-Z. I ain't bring, I wish I could have brought one of my old, you don't have, I mean, we can go back to 2004 and pull up some artwork.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bre-Z has always been spelled
with the dash.
B-R-E-Z. And I'm looking at that. That's copyright infringement at its finest. Now, I'm looking at this screen and it say Bre-Z. Now, I don't got nothing against this girl, for sure. This actress that's on Empire that named herself Bre-Z. I did some research on her.
Yeah.
and she was spelling her name the regular way.
Oh wow.
Breezy. Every piece of music, every piece of whatever document I could find on this girl from some old YouTube videos.
Oh wow.
She spelled her name Breezy.
Got you.
Her name was not spelled Bre-Z until she was on that show Empire. Now, who bright idea was that?
That's
Who bright idea was that?
That's some shit.
Who bright idea was that? Because you had to see that was a part of my name. No other artists spelled their name like that.
It's a fact.
So yeah, like lawyers.
It's a lot of shit.
If y'all know some good lawyers out there,
I'm gonna send you some.
Send them my way, baby. Because I got a lot of stuff in the works.
But your bag about to be
and
crazy.
your back end on this. Now, I might not have a lot of money up front, but baby, this back end gonna be stupid. So please, come on, take my case immediately.
Oh, nah, for sure.
Clearly, because I'm just imagine how they make you feel.
No, I get it.
2014, I've been spelling my name like this.
I get it.
Since
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
2004.
Yeah.
And like, I would not do that as an artist. Like, come up with something else, baby.
Right.
Like, come up with something else because, like, that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's really disrespectful. I didn't come up in the area internet. If you searching your name Bre-Z, you gonna see my name pop up.
Absolutely.
I'm all through that search engine. Yahoo, Bing, Google,
For sure.
all that. So you missed that mark? Come on. Y'all gotta get more creative. And this is what be playing on my mental.
Gotcha.
And they wonder why I lose it out here in these
got
streets.
you.
Then I come from being with somebody who bipolar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gucci bipolar, you know how many episodes we done seen the man like that stuff rub off on you or something.
Facts.
I don't know if it can, but I'm just saying, just things that I've been through, like they just like this is still going through to this day. Cause fast forward 2015, okay, that was 2014, Bre-Z with the name. Then this got to be somebody I know in the circle. Somebody that know me. That you got all my songs in it. And then on top of that, they renamed the songs. Just like they called it sex music when it's like how much. Well, you could have called DJ Monte or you could have called OJ. Like, okay, what's the name of the song?
Right.
It's on my MySpace.
Right.
Then you rename the songs. The songs shouldn't even be named that in Zaytoven catalog.
Right.
Because I made these records with you. You don't remember what we titled these songs? Most of these songs are already on my mixtapes or whatever. They just put a compilation together and put an EP out in the store. You know these records, you name them the right title. At least if you gonna use them, you rename the whole title. Now you confusing my fans.
Nah, facts.
Because if you could sit here and quote some songs from 2004 and 2007, fast forward 2015, you renaming songs that already been out. You can, at this point, you confusing my fans.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's frustrating to me.
I can only imagine, y'all.
Why you think I'm mental today?
For real, I got you.
And I'm not trying to claim that, but I wouldn't be okay. I have to take medicine.
I got you.
So this is like, so at the end of the day, y'all messing with my livelihood.
Right.
At the end of the day, this is not, let me tell you something. Y'all thinking about getting into this industry, I hope you got real thick, tough skin.
Got to have it.
Because, baby.
Gotta have it.
Baby. You gonna go through some things, and you better be on your P's and Q's. You better do your research. You better do your homework. You better learn this business, because a lot of y'all ain't built like me.
Straight up.
Because thinking about all this, I would have broke down long, like, come on.
That's why I salute to you sharing your story, because, again, you helping people directly and indirectly. You know what I mean? And once you get that right lawyer, payday.
Look, let all this that I've been through be a lesson to y'all.
Absolutely.
And we ain't even got on half the stuff. We just scratching the surface.
It's just a surface,
but I'm just saying, y'all, think about it. And don't take no shortcuts, ladies. Don't be sucking no wee.
Damn right.
For no tracks.
I pride myself on that too now. I ain't never had to
get no spins.
Straight up.
Don't give up the poon. I need to get no spins. And I ain't never had to do that.
Straight up. And that's
so where they do that at, I don't know.
Sure.
I ain't never had to screw nobody to get my song played.
Damn right.
I ain't never had to get nobody no blow job to get no track.
Straight up.
everything I done got, all my accolades is from out the mud and from this talent.
Damn right.
Respect.
Damn right. Big respect.
Clearly.
For sure.
So I'm thankful. I mean, I don't know what y'all doing. And it's the kind of the thing to be a prostitute.
Oh, yeah. It's just everything different. Everything just different right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit just different. That's the only way I can describe it.
Wave.
Shit different.
It's the wave these days.
Shit different.
So what I'm hearing in these tracks.
Man. But now this has been so dope. So what we gonna have to do part 2 or part 3. We just gonna have to keep these coming.
Yeah, cause it's a lot. You're gonna have to break it down.
This full joint, we putting it out, but we're gonna do more. I'm saying we gonna have to do like a part 2, part 3, because that's what the progress report is about.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We wanna keep seeing the
it's
progression.
so much more. Yeah, it's so much to it.
I got one question that I like to ask all my guests. I like to ask my guests to define the word progress, because you know that's something that we've done in our careers, and not just careers, but just in our personal lives too. Mm-hmm. So what does the word progress mean to you? Being productive and evolving, and seeing to it that you not only make goals, but that you're taking the necessary steps to execute those goals. Hell yeah. Clearly. Period. Hey, clearly it's on the way. Music video and single, new music in the stores. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Damn right. Mac Bre-Z, MacBre-Z. Okay, y'all check me out. Clearly, man. Kandi lady, baby. You progress report. Hey, I appreciate this so much. For real, this is dope. This is what it's about for me. You almost made me cry. You was finna little mama me. Only if it's happy tears. She was trying to little mama me, y'all. Happy tears. Only happy tears. Happy tears. Happy tears only. You know what I'm saying? But not for real. This was tears of progress. Tears of progress. But not for real. Just thinking about all this I done been through and just look at me today. Look at you, for real. Yeah. Like I said, I was listening to you when I first got my car. So for this moment to happen, this is dope. God is good. And I really appreciate it. God is good. I really appreciate it, man. But it's a progress support, y'all. Y'all welcome. We out. All right. We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, new interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Don't join the pack. Know where we at. We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.